let's get it going. Here's the first half highlights. Later on the drive, Jones is going to take down the QB here. This one ends up as a loss of 6. Now 1st and 10. Ford's going to take down the QB here. This will go for a loss of 8. '49ers on 2nd and 7. Robinson's got the catch here, and this 5-play drive goes for a touchdown. That takes the lead up to 10.
Defensive back or two, the old nickel or dime strategy, Brandon, and wait for you to put that bad boy up for grabs. And this one winds up being intercepted.
Fourth quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
And a short kick, taking it about the 16. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive
they'll need to get the play off quickly. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the third quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the second half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. So they pick up the first down after the run, and now they approach for the fresh set. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. They go play action here on first down. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
But sometimes you just have to take things into your own hands, don't you? I mean, the offense is really struggling in this game. They're the ones keeping things going. They have to continue to play at that level.
So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. 2nd down and 10. Play clock winding down. Now a handoff looking right. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. But least he was able to break that initial contact, or it could have been a loss.
Yeah, give credit to the defensive player, though. What did he do? Made him slow down, slow up his feet, and allowed the rest of the guys to get there to finish him off.
The play clock's running down. They'll throw here. Beathard. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
But no second guessing the call here. It was 3rd and long, so throwing the football was probably the smart play to try and pick it up. But they don't get it, and now the defense goes off the field feeling pretty good about themselves, gaining some momentum as they force them into a likely punting situation.
Here's Bradley Pinion now as he's on to punt for San Francisco. And he puts a little something extra into this one, by far his best of the night. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance to turn that into points on the offense. The drive begins with a handoff to West. And he'll get only a couple up to the 22.
I think they want to start getting back into this game. It behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Looking sideline, incomplete. He was looking for J.U. Chesson that time. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Well, this secondary has done such a good job of frustrating these receivers tonight. Another example right there on the deep ball.
Sometimes when the sun goes down and it's just the bright lights in the stadium, there's a little extra spring in their step, doesn't it? And that's what we're seeing from the defenders. Doesn't matter whether there's man or zone, deep ball, short ball, and that was a deep one there. They're making plays on the football, contesting everything.
Here's Dustin Colquitt now as he's on to punt for Kansas City. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. That's pulled in at the 32. 43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return, and the Niners will go on offense 1st and 10. The 49ers offense making its way back out there. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you can tend to play the field. Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
Let's go! Green 39! Green 39!
Now they try the right side here. Room to run past midfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Whenever we meet with coaches and they always talk about wanting to establish running the football, it's oftentimes with a good tight end who can control the line of scrimmage and the point of attack, and they're becoming harder to find because the colleges are giving us a whole lot of receiving tight ends, former wide receivers who can run, not necessarily block very well. In this case, though, we saw 2 tight ends on the field, both of them with the ability to block, and he ran the ball successfully behind that power set.
Time running out here on the play clock. A handoff as they run the counter play. And he's brought down. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs.
Hurry up, here we go.
They'll need to get the play off quickly. Beathard. His throw incomplete. Well, too much oomph, too much mustard there on that pass.
They really turned it loose, didn't they? Really cut loose with that one. Sharp, strong. Didn't lead to a completion, though. Made it very difficult.
Second down following the incompletion.
All right, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
The Niners on third down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 8.
All right, here we go. Green 39.
Play clock winding down. To throw is Beathard. And he's going to drop this off to Williams. Complete. They'll get a couple yards on that one. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Was that a receiver? Yeah, actually it was. There's a running back who was a receiver on the play. I think he's been spending time in the receiver drills getting his feet down.
Well, those guys out of the backfield, they got to be good, agile with their feet. He showed the agility there with a toe tap.
No doubt about it. It's like he'd run to ballet school. Got the toes down and stayed in bounds.
So now the field goal unit trots out there for the 3rd time tonight. This is a 49-yard attempt, right hash. And Gold is able to put it through, and the lead stretches. 16-3 now. So 3 field goals for him here, and this last one helps him stretch out the lead.
And he's been solid as usual. And this is what you need to do. Make sure you get points out of every possession.
Now it's Gold after splitting the uprights to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And now here comes Kansas City. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Set. Green 39. Green 39.
On second down, here's Mahomes. He hits West underneath. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Snap coming at 1, and it's Mahomes. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Second down here after the incomplete pass.
Hurry up, here we go.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
very difficult night for the guys on offense. They've got to be looking at each other in the huddle and on the sidelines. How are we going to find some open space to complete a pass and find open room to run? This defense all night long has squeezed down the passing lanes, made plays on the football. It's really been a thing of beauty for them. He's got to figure all day long prepping for the game. They had to have talked about it again and again. Squeeze passing lanes, and we'll be in great shape.
Mahomes now to throw. And he's got his man. It's Escobar. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. A gain of 26 on the third down conversion. So on that play, defense was in the zone. They ran a crossing route offensively, but the defense there, you got to be good with communication, don't you?
You certainly do, and it's not something that is really evident when you watch it on the screen. But everyone's talking, communicating, pointing, and it keeps you from chasing receivers because you have a specific zone you have to cover. When a receiver's in your zone and he crosses to another one, you got to let your guy know. They got a completion there, but I like the discipline they showed to stay in their proper areas and then make the tackle.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. 10 more there and another first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Now a play fake here on first down. Over the middle, it's Thomas. And down inside the 15 he goes. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Sometimes with the running game, you just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line.
The game plan for any defense is finding ways to make a quarterback uncomfortable in the pocket. When you bring pressure from all angles, you never know who's going to get home. In this case, the left cornerback, right in the face of him, puts him down.
Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company.
Let's go. Boom,
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And the pressure gets to him again. Here's Cairo Santos now for the Chiefs field goal. From the left hash, this from 46. And this one is right down the middle. And the lead is down to 10 now at 16-6. So as it turns out, that sack does not wind up costing him, at least in terms of getting points. They get 3.
Yeah, once you see your quarterback go down the backfield, you think, uh-oh. But fortunately for them, the kicker came to the rescue and made sure they got something out of that drive after all.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Set to return. Here's Raheem Mostert. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively.
Here we go. 3-19.
Back to throw Beathard. And he fires one that's intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line.
Well, this is one of the downsides of being a rookie quarterback. You know you're going to get called out about everything you do that goes wrong. Here, maybe he's a little uncertain about where to go with the football.
Bro, how is this a pick, bro?
Equal turnovers. And this one winds up being intercepted. And out come the Chiefs now. And it's up to win games if we go
Field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
We're looking for the big... chunk now, because as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder.
You're straight.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And he's brought down. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. This is West. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
Now Mahomes throwing on second down. And that's incomplete.
When we talk with people about what we think the most important quality for an NFL quarterback to possess, what do people usually say?
Arm strength, and he showed the arm strength there.
Yeah, pretty good bullet pass he threw, but he wasn't accurate, was he?
No.
Listen, you like mobility, but accuracy, first and foremost, is what a quarterback needs. He didn't possess it on that play.
The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is third down.
Hurry up, here we go. Green, 39.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. A swing pass caught, and they do stop him, but he takes it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. In the red zone this time.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19.
They'll try to pound it in with West. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. Second and goal from the 2-yard line. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's third and goal.
Well, as the play call comes in on third down, you have to think about 4-down territory here. Down a few touchdowns, they need points, and they need big points.
Here we go. 3-19.
On third down, that's West. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth.
Another stop on third down, and this defense still hasn't allowed a touchdown to this point.
I like that the defense don't give it to them boys.
Oh!
The field goal.
And this is back down to a 7-point game. So that's 3 field goals for him now, but heck, he's not even halfway to his career best of 7.
Seems like the 7 field goal games are the kind of games I always get assigned to in my other job. Let's hope for this offense to see.
collision there as he winds up flat on his back around the 37. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Well, Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bythema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Play action, they'll throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Ronnie Wilson coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
The Niners on third down. They've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This will be 3rd and 19. The play clock's running down. Here's Beathard to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's finally taken down, but not before getting across midfield and across the 45-yard line.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on third down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively, a backbreaker. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. Time running out here on the play clock. And he'll give it here to his running back. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Going to give this time to the tailback. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
So it'll be first down here after the run. Play action fake. They'll look to throw. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Now Beathard. Rifles one incomplete.
Well, they're slinging it, and then there's one you got to put a timer on, huh? I mean, that one came in hot.
That came in hot, but overthrown out of his reach and incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They'll need to get the play off quickly. On third down, here's Williams. Fights through, and now a crease. Touchdown, 49ers. A great effort there. 30 yards. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. And that moment we just saw, always so special for any rookie. The first touchdown of his career.
And there's nothing like anticipation, is there? You know he's been dreaming about it, thinking about it. It's been a part of every bit of his being. And finally, it gets done. He's got to feel great right now.
Now goal for the extra point. And the lead is up to 14. Gold now out to kick it away. It's a short kick, taken at the 15. Then he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point.
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Super toe.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
Mahomes going to throw. Caught out left side by Robinson. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. Fourth quarter, every drive's so critical, and you figure they only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll bring up second down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Now it's Mahomes again. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Eli Harold. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Gold to add the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is taken near the 13. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. So now here are the Chiefs as their offense makes their way back out onto the field. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount Here's his opportunity.
All comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some
It's
reason.
deep in there, right?
For many teams, the evaluation of tight ends has really changed. We used to wonder about how they would block first and foremost. Now we want to know how these guys can run because we envision them in offenses catch the ball. How much yardage can they gain after that?
And that on display there for a good pickup. First down and 10 now for the offensive group.
Cut it left. Cut it left. Hurry up. Here we go. 3-19.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. They had the double-digit lead at halftime, and they have continued to roll. They're hard to stop right now.
I think what we're seeing is an example of a team.
Play clock winding down. Here's Beathard to throw. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Jarvis Jenkins in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
The play clock's running down. To throw is Beathard. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
The Niners on third down. They've converted 5 times in their many chances thus far. This is 3rd and 17. Time running out here on the play clock. On third down. That's Williams. And he is knocked down and then landed on pretty awkwardly at the 32-yard line. And after getting tackled, he's still down and looking very slow to get up. Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back. To punt it away. Yikes. Terrible kick headed straight for the sidelines. And this one goes sailing out of bounds. Where did it cross? Well, they're going to say on this side of midfield.
And they just play better and better.
Mahomes will try again on second down. Escobar with it over the middle. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. first down. Mahomes setting up the screen for West. Oh, and now he bowls him over. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. A gain of 4 on the play, and that'll make this a second down. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground.
Now let's go. Green 39.
Here's West. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Now Mahomes. And this is going to be incomplete. It's been that kind of a day so far throwing the football. It just seems like nothing going right offensively.
Yeah, it's a catch that should have been made, pure and simple. And look, everything else that goes into running a good pass route, throw it all out if you don't catch the ball.
Been that kind of game. He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs.
And that touchdown ends a streak, for lack of a better word, of 3 field goals that they put on the board previously. They finally cracked the code.
Yeah, they've been down there. They've been in enemy territory, as you said. They just hadn't been able to punch it in until that point. Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. And San Francisco gets set to go here. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up. To throw is Beathard. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Able to get there and pick it. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the 4th quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. Boy, people are really happy about those picks. Any fantasy team that has this defense.
Out comes Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs offense. And after a rough start, as we take a peek at the numbers, he's going in the right direction now.
So often when you see a game...
Here we go.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Gavin Escobar, his big tight end, was the intent. Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Aaron Lynch in there to get him for his 2nd sack of the night. Well, they were 2nd long, now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Well, that's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now Mahomes got to have this one. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. So still over 3 minutes remaining in this game, but boy, not getting that when that hurt.
That's a little bit demoralizing, so they have to be careful about that because still have an opportunity if they can get some things done on defense. But now, since they've taken over on downs, a team with the ball, guess what? Going to 4-minute offense, maybe they can put this thing away.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. And last time, one play interceptions, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't...
They'll need to get the play off quickly. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. Defense in a good spot. Let's see how the offense responds with a 2nd and 13 now. Play clock winding down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. They'll throw here. Beathard. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off with great anticipation. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
And now here comes Kansas City. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. Mahomes now on 1st down. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory. Give him 30 yards there. Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal as they look to punch in a late score. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And a big loss here as he's taken down. we're back. The offense had a chance to talk things over, and we'll see what they come up with here on this next play.
Let's go. 3-19. 3-19.
On second down, here's Mahomes. Throwing the slant pattern here, complete. That catch good for 8, but still, it's 3rd and goal now. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Now here's Mahomes. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal. Mahomes now to throw. And that is incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And this 49er defense stands tall down near the goal line. Well, they had to take one final shot at the end zone, but now things are looking really bleak.
And I agree with that totally. You had to take the shot if they did score. You know, whether you call it a miracle or not, you line up, onside kick, get the ball back, throw it in the end zone.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Now it appears we've got a Chief moving pretty gingerly down there. Definitely
Cheating, bro.
Here in a preseason game. We'll be right back.
That man cheated. He ain't hurt. He just did that just to stop time. Yeah, my fault, guys. There's only one controller right now.
Defense back out
You know
on
what I
the
mean?
field. Here's Bradley Pinion now, as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket.
Come on.
Oh, he got my...
Not a big deal on
that one. Just your everyday 67-yard punt. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. And now here comes Kansas City. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. And now the spike comes with 28 seconds left on the clock.
Let's go.
One final try for Mahomes. And he's got his man. It's Escobar. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. Well, Charles, it's great to win at home in the NFL. When you win on the road, it's a little extra special, isn't it?
It is because, let's face it, in most cases, you're not expected to go on the road and win in the National Football League. It just doesn't usually compute. So to get out there, get that done, and then head back to your city with one in the victory column, oh, that's a fantastic feeling.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Kansas City.
What's good, YouTube? We back after the game. First game preseason. You know, we're back here. It was a good game. First game, we had a little hard time adjusting to things, as you probably saw throughout the game, but we're just gonna work our way into finding our, you know, what is called our mojo. You know what I mean? So we're gonna find our mojo and stuff. But we're just gonna look at everybody, you know, on our team to see how we look in quarterback position. Brian Hoyer versus CJ Beathard. It seems like Brian Hoyer looks ready. He might be the starting quarterback. You know, CJ, he threw a couple balls off for me when I was playing. Running back, we see fucking Ronnie Way. He taking control of everything. You know, we let him run the ball like 13 times, but his results came out good. We had Joe Williams seconding him, so they outbeating the starters, even though the starter only ran the ball one time. Probably next game we give the starter more snaps and see how he play. You know what I mean? But everybody kind of did good. We did good in rushing, man. 56 yards not that bad, you know, for Ronnie Ray. You know, she's here, she's laying down. You know, we're in the middle of the late night session playing this game for you guys. I was even the lead receiver. Only had 2 receptions. Low key, if you want to look more, 52 yards, 26 average, no touchdowns. And I could probably say I dropped the ball twice, dropped passes twice. Yeah, I could probably believe that. At least I probably had the longest yards though. Oh no, I didn't have the longest yards. It was Robinson. That boy Robinson came out, showing that he still got it. Well, shit. Hopefully we make the team though. It was a good game. I wanted to score, but it's straight. We're gonna take a look at everybody else. Defense, we got some sacks, tackles. You know what I mean? Everybody did an alright game. Everybody did alright. 3 sacks, 4 sacks. These guys did good. No, interception was in there though. So we good, man. We good. You know, Solomon Thomas, he's there. You know, Garcon and everybody. If y'all know you know, I got familiar with the team, so I kind of know these people now. So we're gonna get more familiarization with the team and, you know, the punt returners, and we're gonna see if we could actually make the team and hopefully take somebody's spot on the team. Cause that's the goal right now. Cause we're trying to make the team, but we're low key want to get the starting spot. You know, but Carlos Hyde, he looked like he's gonna be starting. But we probably could get over Tim Hightower for the second string running back, and we probably get some plays there. You know what I mean? Coming third down and stuff. So I think we're good though. Low key, I just gotta. For me, I feel like I just gotta work on my routes and play better and catch my ball, and, you know, learn the controls and the angles and make sure you have a perfect view for us and for you guys to see at home. And same thing for Ronnie Ray. We just trying to make our things right. This is the first game we ever played in Madden NFL 18. Preseason game 1. We're looking to make the Super Bowl. We came out with a victory thanks to the team. So just know, Jarvis Rose, Ronnie Ray, Connected Franchise Mode, Madden Story Mode. We're going to have it going every week. We will be dropping everything each week. Next week will actually be the start of the real NFL, and that's when our NFL starts. So we'll be actually every week up to date with the actual NFL. So we're just going to keep it going as that. And hopefully you guys all stay tuned. Tell a friend, subscribe, like, and share. Cool Vision Gaming. I'm out.